Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Technomancer with your host, Nighthawk. I'm here in our little main village area, and I've decided to do a bit of a change to the mod pack that we're using. Make sure that's... Just notice that those guys seem to be disappeared there. So, Feed the Beast just released the Ultimate Pack this last couple days. And it has a lot of things in it that are very, very interesting to me. Not the least of which is a mechanism for basically the same sort of thing that the logistics pipes used to do. Only this seems to be considerably better. So... basically, if we look here, I think this has is showing everything. I'm not positive, though. If we look here... oh, this does not actually show all the new items. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Never mind. They're all there. So, these ME cables and controllers and all of this stuff here had me wondering there for a second. But, yeah, all of this stuff is part of the let's see, what is it called? What is this mod called again? The Applied Energistics mod. And you can set this up so that it does something very similar to the logistics pipes, only it is much better. I also just noticed that my module options are set incorrectly here, so let me get that set up correctly. So back to recipe mode, and there we go. So yeah, this mod pack has some really cool stuff to it that I was looking at and definitely want to have available. So this will add red power. It adds all of the Greg Tech items, which I'm not going to focus much on the Greg Tech side of things. The big things that I want are equivalent exchange, which is now in here. And we're going to take a look and figure out how to do equivalent exchange 3 is the new version that is in there. It also has the turtles, which I definitely want. That will make my mining efforts significantly easier and better overall. We will have to do a little bit of wandering before to pick up some gems and things like that to get things going, but that shouldn't be too bad. It also, and I probably will see about putting the turtles in a couple of the Mistcraft ages that I've already explored, just so that I don't have to destroy my beautiful area here. Some of the other things that this has include the minimap that it uses now is no longer the REI minimap. It's a new minimap that looks much better, and I may see if I can put this new minimap on the Minecraft pack that we're using for Cryptocraft, because it doesn't look like it has the bug where it will display the server IP, which will make my life significantly easier. I would love to be able to use waypoints to mark various things, especially things like, say, the location of our nether lava stations and things like that. So all kinds of good stuff that we have now. This will also give us jetpacks. Like I said, I don't want to focus too much on the pure tech side of things. Technomancer is more about the magic side of things, but we get a whole bunch of other cool things, like we've got more walls. We have, I don't know if we had the camo stuff before or not, but we definitely get all the camo items. And all of the things that red power brings, so microblocks and all sorts of things of that nature. Really just a ton of really cool things. There are also bees for the Thumbcraft side now. So we can actually breed bees to make various Thumbcraft things. So that's something else that we're going to be looking at doing. It also gives us this power armor, which looks very intriguing. I don't know what the SD card is for. Let's see if we can... No recipe for it. But the power armor, there's a tinkering station that lets you do all sorts of things with it. And it looks like there is a GregTech recipe for it, as well as a regular recipe. So obviously the regular recipe is the way to go here. A couple of gold nuggets and some redstone, and we get all kinds of wiring. So we might take a look at building some of that. Let's take a look at the tinkering table. See what we need for that. Looks like we need an emerald, some lapis, and some iron. I think we have such things. So it seems to me like that will be a good thing to do. Just as another side note here, if you hear any weird fan-type sounds, I think one or two of the fans in my case are actually having mental problems right now, so I will have to be... I've actually already bought a couple of replacement fans, I just haven't had a chance to take the machine apart to put them in. So that will be something to do soon, because it seems to be getting worse. So let's see, we needed some redstone, some iron, some gold nuggets. Let's make this power armor head, because... Actually, no, we were going to start by making the tinkering table, so we need some lapis as well. Where is the lapis? I'm pretty sure I have lapis around here somewhere. Surely I have some lapis. Oh, I bet lapis is up in the tree. Some of the other things that this adds is some additional nether ores. The trick to those ores is if you harvest them and pigmen are anywhere close, then they tend to get a little bit angry with you and start chasing after you. And that music is really loud. Wow. That needs to be around there. This should probably be about here. And that should be on hard. Make sure I did set that good. So basically all I did was I just copied the world for Technomancer over to the new Ultimate Pack. I have it so that I can revert to the Magic World Pack if I need to, as long as I don't do too much with the new blocks, then I should be okay. And there was only 3 lapis up there. I might have to go hunting for some lapis. That's disappointing. Surely I have lapis somewhere. I bet I have lapis over at the other house. Let's dump our inventory here. Let's not dump all of our inventory. Let's make ourselves an iron sword so we at least have a sword. There we go. Better than nothing sword. Okay, let's finish dumping our inventory in here. There we go. No, I need the meat. Now, I happen to know, because I was... I'd actually tried deleting... Before I started recording here, I deleted the nether dimension, and just so it would regenerate it. And as it happened, it generated a very hard-to-use nether, but that's really... Actually, let's double-check here real quick. Really kind of irrelevant. I was mainly looking to see... to regenerate the ores, and partially so I could just test that. But when I... Whoa, 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 whoa. But yeah, there's a creeper that found his way in here, as well as all that other stuff. So, fortunately, he can't go through the portal like that, so I can use the portal to hide and... Whoa! And kill him. So let's go back over to the other house. I do like that new map a lot. I think I set that up right. Did I change... it does have radar options where you can have it show all the bad guys and stuff as well, but that feels a little too much, a little too cheaty to me. So I won't be using that mode. And obviously, since this is a world that's running on my computer, on my local computer, the show other players is kind of not very useful. But yeah, I won't be using the show mobs area, but it also has some things for doing caves that I may or may not use. I don't know yet. No lapis here either. But there are some boots. I guess I'll take the charcoal and other things back that I haven't taken before. I might as well. I should take all of these chests and other things too, since I have no need of them over here. Okay, let's go check the mines. There may be some down in the old cow farm as well. Nothing here. But I bet if I go down here I can find some really quick. So let's also, while we're at this, let's take a look at the cave mode. So that lets you get a glimpse of what the cave systems look like as you're going through them, which could be useful. It's another one of those things that feels a little bit cheaty to me, as, but you know, it's not saying that it's cheating. I'm just, because it is part of the game and part of the mod, but it's one of those personal preference type of things that, because it displays things before you actually explore them, it feels a little bit cheaty to me. So I probably won't use that in general. Now, like I said, obviously if you're using it yourself or playing the Ultimate Pack or anything like that, you're not cheating or anything. That's just my personal... Oh, jeez. Look at all the creepers. Where did they come from? Die, you guys. Why is this sword not doing enough damage to kill these guys? Do I have, like, the weak sword? And how did they spawn with it being so light down here? We need to make some more torches if we're going to play down here. There we go. Fortunately, I just happen to have all this charcoal. Okay, let's get this lit up again. And we're mainly looking for some lapis, which should be fairly plentiful down here. I hear you, skeleton. Wow, I have like the weak sword or something. I mean, I know I got it on hard, but still. This place is lit up pretty good. It shouldn't be spawning that many things. Look at all of these little ores that I left behind. What I should do is come back over here and set up a mining operation over here. Although, with... Oh, there's some lapis. With having this upgraded... Where'd he go? Which way to go? Oh, there he is. With having the turtles, I don't really need to do that much manual mining now. I'll just get the turtles set up and use them to mine. Especially once I get the first parts of the that new logistics-like mod set up. That makes it really easy to store items. You know, I really should have set up waypoints back since I don't have waypoints anymore. Let's do that just to make sure. And how much is that? 22. That should be enough to get started. Okay, let's see if we can find our way back out of here. Grab the Viz shards while we can. That was kind of dangerous what I just did there. Let's see. Should be over here somewhere. Yeah, this way. Yep, there we go. And for anybody that's asking or wondering how I find my way around like that, it's just a matter of keeping track of where you're at in the tunnels and being familiar with them in general. Obviously, since I dug all these tunnels out, or a lot of this part out, and have explored that cave system quite a bit, I've already figured out a lot of where things are. Alrighty then. Oh, here we go. Let's see what I got down here. Nothing really of importance. Okay, let's head back over to our new base and see about making that power armor table. And I just realized that I don't have my timer running, which means that I may end up with this a little bit long or a little bit short. I'm not entirely sure what we'll end up with yet. So if this video ends up at a weird length, I apologize. But let's make a quick run back to our main base and make that tinkering table and find a good place for it. This way. I'll probably also see if I can load up the... I may load up the world on the magic world and write down the waypoints, the important waypoints that I have, so that I can transfer them over to the new system. Since right now I don't have any of the waypoints I had before. I need food. Let's put that there. So that's something I'll do offline, of course, but let's see, what zoom levels can we get? How about that one? I don't know if that's where I was before, but it seems like the right thing to do. So you need that, that, and that. Okay, let's see about making this tinkering table. So 1 emerald, 4 lapis, and 4 iron. That's not too bad to make this power armor tinkering table. And let's put this... We're going to put this in the middle of the room for the moment, just so we can take a look around it. I'll find a better place for it later. I've seen this on the Yogscast videos, just the what the block looks like, and it is amazing. I really like that block. And it's unlike the all of the chunk loaders, where if you try to stand on top of the chunk loaders, it kind of glitches you. This one you can actually stand on. So now we need to actually make some sort of armor. So let's turn this into some nuggets and make some of this wire. And let's look at the power armor torso. So we just need the same style of recipe, we just add the wire instead of a couple of these blocks. So do this. Since this is the only piece of armor that we're... Oh, no, we're actually missing the legs. So that's the same type of recipe. There we go, and we have enough wire to make this. We'll throw out that stuff. So here's where it gets interesting. So we have the power armor torso, we have the power armor legs. Now what's cool here is now you can set up all of these various modules that you can plug into it, including different armors and generators. So we can add a kinetic generator so it generates power while we move around. For the torso, we can add camouflage. We can add gliders that slow our descent. We can add a jetpack. So all kinds of cool things. And... ooh, that's pretty cool. We can make our armor transparent. That's really cool. We can make it similar to the quantum armor, where we can go run faster and jump better, swim quicker. It doesn't say how... One thing it would be nice is if it said how much these various things took. But we basically, you make the these circuits and different things, and then you can install it into the armor. So we don't have any of that yet. There's also this power tool, which does different things as well. That we'll have to try these out more once we get some of this stuff. Now, I'm not sure, aside from this kinetic generator, I'm not sure how you charge this armor. I don't know if there is a... if you... because it uses MJ, so Buildcraft power. And there's not really any Buildcraft power style charging station. So if you know how to charge the armor... I don't recall what the Yogscast guys are charging the armor in. Let's see. And I also don't know what this SD card is. I'm gonna have to figure out what some of this stuff is. Let's also, while we're at it, let's go ahead and make the helmet and the boots. We'll have to toss a couple of items in a chest here. Oh, we got a shard of minium. That is usage. We put enough of those around an inert stone, we get this minium stone. And that we make with some stone, gold, and iron. And this is one of the first parts of Equivalent Exchange 3. So we'll have to look into that more. The red cobble still doesn't have any aspects, which is unfortunate. But let's go ahead and make some power armor boots and a power armor helmet. And let's also, while we're at it, let's look at the power tool. So I need to make another batch of wiring. And there we go. And I forgot exactly what the layout of this was, so let's copy that in. There we go, and now we have a power tool. Now let's also take a look at what we can do with these. So power tool, we can make a plasma cannon and a melee assist, which makes it punch harder. Ooh, we can tell how much power is in places. Give it a shovel, a pickaxe, an axe. I don't know what the weight is. I don't know how that affects, but so those are nice little upgrades. A larger crafting grid on the go, so basically a portable crafting station, or portable crafting bench. A blink drive. Interesting. So cool things there. So jet boots make you jump higher. Partial fall damage reduction. And armor. Let's see, what's on our head? Night vision, that could be handy. An integrated flight control circuit to help you fly better. Interesting. Ooh. A way to put our goggles of revealing into the, or part of the functionality of the goggles of revealing into our power armor. That would be handy. Solar panels. When you run out of air. Ooh, cool. All kinds of cool things. So anyway, that is just a very brief look at the power armor. Just one of the new mods that we now have access to. We'll probably play a bit with power armor in general. I'll probably set up some of these over the weekend and get that all hooked up so I have some reasonable armor and a decent tool to work with here. One thing I didn't look at on the power armor is solenoid and iron ingots, and then the diamond upgrade takes diamonds and solenoid, so I'll probably do that, because although the drawback to this is it does require power. So that will, I'm not sure, I'll have to think about that, whether or not that's better than some of the other tools that are available. So yeah, now we have access to all the quantum armor if we want to go down that road. I probably won't go down that way very much. Like I said, the biggest thing that I was looking at when I was looking at this earlier is it gets us equivalent exchange, which is pretty helpful. It gets us the turtles, which is extremely useful. We just need to get the couple of vendor chests to really make use of that. Really nice. Gets us all of these thermic bees, which is really cool. And it gets us the logistics pipe equivalent, which will be incredibly useful. There's also all kinds of things that I have no idea what they're used for yet. Like these plastic sheets, they make a whole bunch of different things. There's also these roadblocks, which are interesting. They have a very... the texture on them is actually really cool, and they act kind of like ice underneath of it, which is interesting. So yeah, there's all sorts of different things here. An item collector. I don't know how these factory machines work. This is a different, yet another different mod. A weather collector. I have no idea what that's for. I'll have to actually play with a lot of these in on a test world in creative and see what they do. But there's basically so many additional things here that it's going to take a while to get through any depth of it. But there's going to be a lot of fun new things, and I think it'll be worth the switch over to the Ultimate Pack as well. Gives a lot more flexibility. So, anyway, got detector tracks to pick up and drop off cargo. So, all kinds of cool things. So, anyway, I am planning to get working on the I'm Raising widgets over the weekend. They should actually be going into open release tomorrow. Well, actually today as you're watching this. And hopefully some of the widget creation portion of it will be a little bit easier to work with. And I will probably be setting something up on the CryptoCraft website coming up real soon to hook into our fundraising campaign for Child's Play charity. So look forward to that. I hope you guys will help me support Child's Play charity as well. I greatly appreciate your help there. And it's a great cause, of course, for help out the kids that are stuck in the hospital for various reasons. So, anyway, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you're as excited about the Ultimate Pack as I am, and what all the new stuff that we can do with this is. And for now, I will see you guys next time. Have a great night. Bye.